There's some great college basketball matchups on Saturday afternoon. I'm going to give you the two biggest national TV games, both on the early card at 1 o'clock Eastern. A pair of top 25 matchups for Saturday afternoon. Free plays with analysis coming up right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV. We're going to break down both the Big Ten semifinal and SEC semifinals, both the early ones at 1 o'clock Eastern, Wisconsin, Michigan State, and also Tennessee, Auburn. Free plays coming up in both games. Let's start with the game at 1 o'clock Eastern on CBS, Wisconsin and Michigan State. And this is a rematch from earlier this season. They played once, and that game was back a few weeks ago on March 2nd. And it was a road game for Wisconsin at Michigan State. They lost by 9, but it was a 2-point game with 2 minutes to go. It was really pretty much an even matchup. So the 9-point loss a little misleading, and Wisconsin was just 5 for 32 from three-point range, and that is why they dropped that game. But that wasn't a fluke. Michigan State enters this game with one of the best three-point defenses in the nation. In fact, they had the second best three-point statistical defense in the country this year out of 364 teams, giving up just 27.8%. So not a fluke that Wisconsin struggled to shoot from long range, and they do rely heavily. Almost half their shots this season have come from three-point range, so they probably will struggle to score in this game. Michigan State, meanwhile, does not take many three-point shots. They get most of their scoring down low in two-point range, but Wisconsin's defensive strength is their two-point defense. So both defenses hold the edge here. Should be a playoff-type atmosphere in this semifinal game, and the first game landed on 133. I don't think this one gets much higher in the rematch, and the total's currently set at 144.5, so we get plenty of wiggle room. Low scoring meeting a few weeks ago in the low 130s. It's 144.5. And you have one of the best defensive three-point teams in the country, Michigan State, against a Wisconsin team that takes a lot of threes. Let's look under the total here in the Big Ten semi between Wisconsin and Michigan State, under 144.5. All right, the other game also goes at 1 o'clock Eastern, and this one, of course, is in the SEC between Tennessee and Auburn. And talk about low scoring. Man, one of the lowest scoring games you'll see all season when these teams played earlier this year back on January 25th. And that game, of course, was at Auburn, and the Tigers squeaked out a 53-51 win, 104 total points. Pace of play was slow as well with just 63 possessions. And there was really nothing misleading about that game. It was tight. In fact, Tennessee had a 4-point lead outright with 2 minutes to go, and they didn't score then in the final 2 minutes of the game. Otherwise, they could have pulled the road upset. So currently, Auburn a 4-point favorite overnight. I'm doing this video on Friday evening for you for the early games. Some of the sharp leading indicator books have gone to 4.5. So it looks like the sharp money is on Auburn. But I'm going to once again look at the total for this game for the free play. And just like earlier this season, I think the defenses dominate here. And it's going to come down to tempo. Tennessee is one of the slowest teams in the country once again this season. And they're maybe the best defensive team overall. In fact, effective field goal percentage are the best in the country. And adjusted defensive efficiency, they're the third best in the country. Combine those together, I think this is the best defensive team in the nation. And once again, they had a 4-point lead with 2 minutes to go on the road at Auburn. And I think now that Duke has, maybe without Cooper Flagg, Auburn is probably the best team in the country, so that's pretty impressive. It was a slow-down half-court team, so while the sharp money is coming in Auburn, the total has also risen on Friday night several points. It's gone from 136.5 up to 139, because I do think Auburn and the over somewhat correlated, maybe Tennessee and the under. But once again, I like the under here with the adjusted value now at 139. That first game, once again, last month, total just 104. I do expect a little bit more scoring in this one, but neither team shot well at all. In fact, the two teams were 7 for 42 from three-point range. Auburn was 3 for 20. Tennessee was 4 for 22. But once again, not a fluke, because Tennessee is the only three-point defense in the country that's better than Michigan State. I told you they were second at 27.8. Tennessee is number one in the nation at 27.6. But don't look now, Auburn, fifth best, 29.3. So we get 3 of the 5 best three-point defenses playing in these 1 o'clock games. And once again, three-pointers are that random variable that are so tricky, so difficult to handicap. So when we know we have 2 really good three-point defensive teams like we do in this one, it makes you feel a little bit better about the under. And of course, that first game was easy under with just 104 points scored. And by the way, Tennessee gives up a lot of threes. One of the highest percentages in the country. About half of their opponent's shots come from three-point range, over 45% to be exact. Yet they have the best three-point defense, which means it's almost impossible to score down low. Auburn does not take as many threes as the average. They take a little bit more than the average team, but not a ton. So I think the offense is going to struggle once again like we saw in that 53-51 meeting earlier this season. hey, don't overthink it. No pun intended. Take the under in this one as well, under 139. And this total, once again, has risen about a basket higher because we've seen some money coming in Auburn as well. Hey, might not be sexy, right? 2 underplays in the semifinal games in the SEC and Big Ten at 1 o'clock Eastern, but I think it makes a lot of sense. Playoff atmosphere, hardcore defensive intensity. Both teams, all the teams are playing in no-rest situations as well. I think the unders has some value in both games at 1 Eastern on CBS and on ESPN2. Hey, comment below. What are your thoughts on these games? What other games are you looking at for Saturday? Wanted to get in a little advanced college top 25 video. I do it every Saturday for you during the regular season here in January and February. These matchups aren't known until the night of or even the next morning, so I wanted to give you the 2 early top 25 matchups. I will be back on Saturday afternoon with some nighttime action for you as well. I'm going to try to do some more free play videos for Saturday night. And by the way, if you're joining us extra early on Saturday, I do have your 11 a.m. America East Championship free winner between Maine and Bryant. Did that video on Friday evening as well. So once again, 3 early games for you here with more to come. Be sure to click subscribe and click that bell for an instant alert so you never miss out here when free plays and videos are posted on WagerTalk TV. And don't forget also, hosted Last Call on this nice Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. You can watch it live or watch the replay afterwards, covering a ton of college games. And I'll also be on a special live show Sunday night at 6 Eastern, breaking down the brackets as they're released real time here with some other cappers from WagerTalk. So click subscribe and click that bell for an instant alert so you never miss out. Thumbs up, like, and comment below. I do truly read the comments and reply back, and it's quite simple. The more thumbs up, likes, the more comments, the more free play videos I will continue to do every day for college and pro basketball and Major League Baseball, which is about to start. Hey, speaking of baseball, won over 100 units alone in baseball last year. In fact, my All Sports subscribers and clients had already doubled their bankroll by the end of August last year in 2024. Finished up over 133 units for the calendar year. NBA #1 last year, #1 all time at WagerTalk, Profit 1. NBA playoffs start next month. Baseball starts this month. And, of course, the NCAA's tournament starts next week. Yes, it is a great time to be a subscriber, especially an All Sports All Access subscriber. And this weekend, a little advanced St. Patrick's Day special for you. Get an instant 17% off everything you purchase each and every day this weekend. It's a fill your cart special, and it's unlimited uses with promo code PAT17. PAT17, PAT17 for St. Patrick's Day. PAT17 is an instant 17% discount on every purchase you make, unlimited uses this weekend. So once again, check out my strong best bets for Saturday. Check out those all access 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, whatever you choose. You get an instant 17% savings this weekend with promo code PAT17. Hey, look, full details are on my page right now, along with that daily free play. My last cut that just misses the client card goes up as a free play for everybody. So if you're building your bankroll, check out the bonus daily free play. Check out my strong best bets. And also check out a free link to oddslogic.com. 7 days of real live odds, scores, and injury updates when you go to oddslogic.com/SM. Once again, all the details are on my page right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, and get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Don't forget also to follow me on social media at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned because there's more free play videos here on WagerTalk TV coming up next.